Good morning, folks. Shane here with Bet South Outdoors. Glad y'all could join me this morning. It's April the 5th, 2026. A little cool down here in these bottoms this morning. I had to put my jacket on. I think it's like 47, 48 degrees. But reason I want to do a video, I've got a little bow, a little budget bow from Top Archery that I'm really impressed with. It's doing really well for me. What this thing is a Top Archery 3-piece takedown. It's called the Wardens Mark 1.0. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but Wardens Mark 1.0. What this bow is it's a 17-inch riser. The limbs are burl laminations, I guess, on the belly and the back. And what these limbs are made of is maple, bamboo, and carbon. So therefore, I guess that's what's making this bow perform like it does. It's real smooth. It's pretty snappy. Got some good tips on it. Not sure if y'all can see those or not, but pretty nice looking little tips on it. Now I did put a string on it. I didn't like the string that comes with them. I've done another video on black hunters and stuff, the budget bows, and it was a long bow. Shoots really well. I've used that bow for several years now. Don't have any complaints with it, but I think this bow here might exceed the black hunter just a little. But what I bought this bow for was 3D archery. And Ursula and I shoot the Western North Carolina circuit. I shot longbow last year, and she's been shooting longbow since the beginning, but I shot longbow last year, and this year I swapped over to Recurve, and probably gonna go back to my longbow next year. But anyway, I bought this thing, and what it is a 60-inch bow, 30 pounds at 28. Well, what I wanted to do, I wanted to get a lower poundage bow so I could shoot all day with it, not wear my arm out or get tired, like my hunting setups and stuff. So when the bow got here, I scaled it, it was 34 pounds. And I'm a 29-inch draw. So what that done, that jacked it up to about 37 and a half pounds. And I'm comfortable with that all day. But it's a nice looking bow. I mean, I don't know if you guys have run across these or not. It's pretty lightweight, stable in the hand. It's got a real good grip on it. Other than that, I mean, I've been very satisfied with it so far. Jeff Phillips done a video on these bows. Been a while back, and about 2 or 3 days after he'd done the video, Top Archery was sold out. You know, you could go on the web and find anybody, and they were sold out on these things. So, and they're still sold out today. I don't know if they just had that big of a sale explosion on them, or you know, if Jeff's video done what they done for them. But I was fortunate enough to get this one before then. But like I say, so we're gonna walk around and shoot this thing just a little bit on a couple of targets, let you see how it is. Okay guys, we're down here at the target now. What I'm gonna do, I'll probably shoot 2 or 3 targets and let you see. But the shafts that I'm shooting on this thing is a Big Jim's Dark Timber 700 at 30 and a half inches. So they shoot pretty good. And then I'm shooting, let's see. Then I've got some woodies that are 45-50s, Douglas firs. What these are is the top hat setup, where you got a tool that actually threads the shaft, and then you can change tips on these things, you know, for tuning or whatever. But I'm gonna shoot a few of these and let you guys see how it shoots. bow, like I said, is really pretty quick, which this is only about 12, 13 yards. We'll do some further shots on these next ones, but just more or less getting you guys the idea. See how these big gem carbons do. They shoot really well too. All right, guys, let's check this out. Like I say, guys, this bow shoots really well. Had one kick a little bit there, but we're gonna pull these right quick, and we'll move on down to another target. But that, like I say, that's the top Archery Wardens Mark 1.0. Move right on down the trail here. I had 18 targets down here, and I've added a few more within the last couple of days. So, good place for us to come out and shoot. Personally, I shoot pretty much every day if the weather permitting, and like I say, it's a good little place. All right, guys, let's see if I can set this camera up here. Like I say, y'all just stick with me, because I'm not the best cameraman in this world. I can promise you that. Alright, that ought to be good enough. This here's going to put us probably about, I don't know, probably 17, 18 yards maybe. Shoot these dark timbers right quick. Alright, we're going to shoot some of these Douglas firs here. See how they do. Shot a little higher. Yeah, they shot a little higher up there, but let's walk down and check those out. Them Douglas firs make this bow like super quiet. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Like I say, the firs grouped up here and the timbers kind of grouped down a little bit lower, but it's just to show you guys how these bows shoot and how they perform. Like I say, they do really well. Like I say, guys, I just wanted to do a little video, show you this bow, and like I said, I'm not the greatest cameraman, I'm not the greatest shot, but I sure have fun doing it. let's see. Let's get us about a 20 yarder there. Let me back up about right there. It's going to be close to 20 yards right there. Something of that nature. Little dark timbers, man, them things shoot really good out of this bow. And just smacked the other one. Shoot one of these ducks first. It's right in there with them, guys. I mean, tit for tat, these arrows shoot a lot alike. Oh, there's that one. Everybody's always got that one. But anyway, guys, this bow's like really smooth. I don't know if y'all guys got one or want to try one or what, but I think I give 130 bucks for the arrow and the bows. But like I say, it comes in a little kit. I'll get this camera not leveled up here. That's not bad shooting. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, like I say, if y'all guys want to try these bows, it's a good little setup. It does really well. These targets, guys, I make these things and put them down here in the bottoms. I get them up off the ground because if we get a bunch of rain in here, it stays wet in here. So I want to try to get them off the ground. But what these things are, these are just 4x4 posts. You got one in the bottom and one in the top. And what I try to do, I try to sandwich that styrofoam target and then tighten the screws up on it. And that way it kind of like sandwiches it in there. But what these things are, if you go to Tractor Supply, the trailers that they have that come shipped in, these blocks will actually be what supports those trailers while they're being transported. And they got stacks of them things and they just give them to you most of the time. I think I've got 20 down here now, and I've probably got, I don't know, I've probably got 8 or 10 up at the house in the yard. You know, during bad weather, I'll just run out the door, shoot a little bit, and come back in. But I enjoy doing this, and hope you guys enjoy these videos. Like I say, I don't know how they make a bow for that kind of money that shoots like this, but it's a pretty nice little rig for a budget bow. And don't get me wrong, I've got custom bows. I've got some shrews. I've got a Java Man 68 Impala. I got several bear bows. I've got some ILF rigs, Black Hunter. Got this one now, but they all shoot pretty good. I just, you know, but when you get that custom bow, you get that personal touch to it and that craftsmanship, and that's an awesome thing. But for the money and the budget and just something to get out here and shoot, it's hard to beat these budget bows. But guys, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. Hopefully I can do you some more videos later on. And I've got another bow that I'm actually gonna do a video on. It is a It's a botnet quick stick that shoots really well. We'll get another video on it later, but if you hadn't had a chance to try one of these guys, try it. See what you think. Top Archery budget bow. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a blessed day.